welcome to the Speeding Bulletin report for December 7 to December 13, 2007. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com, and as always we'll begin with movie news. There isn't much in the way of movie news this week. George Miller revealed that the ongoing writer strike in the US will not affect the Justice League of America filming schedule, stating that the film is scheduled to start shooting in the new year. My sources tell me it's booked in to start production at Fox Studios in Sydney from February. The Herald Sun newspaper in Australia caught up with Teresa Palmer, who is rumoured to have been cast as Talia al Ghul in the Justice League movie. Palmer did confirm she had auditioned for the JLA movie, but would not say any more than that. In regards to Superman on television this week, the 9th episode of Smallville Season 7 aired in the US on Thursday, December 13th at 8 PM. Titled Gemini, the CW and WB gave the Superman homepage access to 12 images, which are available to view on the website. Look for our episode summary and reviews of this episode in the next few days. The next new Smallville episode, titled Persona, won't air in the US until January 31st, 2008. Speaking of Smallville, Laura Vandervoort revealed this week that she's extended her stay on the series and, strike permitting, will appear in 14 of the 22 episodes of Season 7. While Erica Durance, in an interview about her role as Lois Lane with BuddyTV.com, revealed which episodes were her favourite and what life is like on the set. Al Gough and Miles Miller sent out a letter to the fans to report that both Erica Durance, who plays Lois, and Laura Vandervoort, who plays Kara, have joined the Pencils to Media Moguls cause in the writer's strike campaign. They will each call a fan who is picked at random in the e-raffle. You can check out the website for more details on this. The current issue of the official Smallville magazine, issue number 24, is the last issue that will feature fiction pieces. The story in issue number 24 is written by Brandon T. Snyder and is titled Quest. It serves to tie up some loose ends in Clark's life and moves him forward a little. The story also features a guest appearance by Martian Manhunter. And finally, Jane Seymour is returning for the final pre-strike episode, episode 15, which probably won't air until February. That's all the news in TV for Superman fans. In comic book news, Renato Geddes has signed on as the new regular artist on the Superman comic book title, and he'll start his run with issue number 674. DC Comics announced that the final chapter of the story Kryptonite, written by Darwin Cook and illustrated by Tim Sale, is now scheduled to appear in Superman Confidential number 11, which is scheduled to arrive in stores on January 16th. Apparently the story, which was originally set down for issue 11, is now to appear in issue number 12. DC Comics will publish Justice League The New Frontier Special, a collection of stories by Darwin Cook, Jay Bone and David Bullock, in March of 2008. This 48-page special, with no ads, will include New Frontier, The Lost Chapter, an in-depth look at the huge fight between Superman and Batman that was only hinted at in the original saga. And there'll be a lot more in that special as well. Comics reviewed this week include Supergirl number 24. Jeffrey Bridges didn't much like this issue, giving it a 2 out of 5, saying, "This went from intriguing with oddities to nonsensical, manipulative and random in the span of an issue." Justice League of America number 15, Michael Bailey gave chapter 4 of the ongoing Unlimited story a 4 out of 5, stating, "While I don't have the same exuberant feelings I did at the beginning of this storyline, I was still very satisfied with the finale." Justice Society of America number 11, Neal Bailey gave this a 4 out of 5, still loving the plot surrounding the Kingdom Come Superman. Fans requested we cover the death of the New Gods series due to Superman's involvement there, so Neal Bailey went ahead and did a review of that. That looks at issues number 1 to 3. Look for Neal to continue reviewing this series issue by issue from now on. Countdown to Final Crisis 21, Adam DeChannel reviewed this, stated, "Thankfully this issue took a break from Jimmy's adventures in Apocalypse and focused on the two primary threats, Brother Eye and the Monitors." He gave it an overall rating of 4 out of 5. Justice League Unlimited number 40, Adam also reviewed this issue, rating it a 5 out of 5, saying he loved the change of pace from the standard stories. And Infinity Inc. number 4, Neal Bailey gave this the lowest rating possible, a 1 out of 5, thinking that the story was prolonged and arbitrary. Superman comics and other items shipping this week from December 12 include Superman Confidential number 10, Countdown presents The Search for Ray Palmer, Red Sun #1. Countdown to Final Crisis #20. JLA Classified #48. Showcase presents Justice League of America Volume 3 trade paperback. The official Smallville magazine #24. And the Supergirl Deluxe vinyl statue by Kotobukiya. At the Superman homepage this week, James Lance continues reviewing story arcs from the 1940s Superman radio series, reviewing the saga known as The Dragon's Teeth. It's an interesting tale that involves Clark Kent trying to protect 9 pieces of jade that could contain the secret to ridding the world of disease. Neal Bailey reviewed Beyond Lois Lane, giving a glowing review of this hardcover book, which covers Noel Neal's extensive career. You can purchase a signed copy of Beyond Lois Lane, autographed by Noel Neal and author Larry Thomas Ward, from supermansuperstore.com. In merchandise news, Fossil has released 2 new Superman watches just in time for Christmas. There's the Superman Blue Rotor watch, which features a stainless steel bracelet and dial casing, accented with silver embossed Superman logo, and has a 3-hand automatic movement. Limited to 2,000 pieces, this is selling for $160 US. And the other watch is the Superman Trend watch, a sport design with soft leather cuff and detailed stitch. Features an outstanding black and grey dial with Superman logo. There's only 1,000 of these in production, and that's selling for $115 US. Both watches are available now by visiting the supermanhomepage.com. That's all the Superman related news for the week December 7 to December 13. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Younis, you want a piece of this? You want to do an impression of me, huh? Just because I missed a video, which I actually sent, but my email was broken? That's fine, that's fine. Don't you know I'm in possession of a power ring? Don't you know I have a Mongolian ninja assassin? Your toilet bowl swirls the other way, my friend. Do not think we will not destroy you. Whoa! Hi everybody, seriously though, this is the Bailey Planet rant for this week. We have the Green Lantern supersized finale to the Sinestro Corps War. It was essentially a 12-issue series with a double-sized finale. And if I had known that it was going to be so Superman heavy in the beginning, I probably would have asked to see if we could review it, but I didn't know. I just kind of saw the preview and the opening, but it turned out to be pretty darn good, and it had a lot of ramifications for Superman Prime and for the Cyborg Superman. It just really struck me because I'm not really affected by comics the way I used to be. The last time I really got emotionally attached to a comic per se and was emotionally moved was probably way back with Joe Kelly when he, well, I don't know, when Mr. Mxyzptlk almost died at the end of the Rucker run, but when I think it was Joe Kelly had Luthor give up his daughter Lena, it was just so horrifying a moment, but you realize it was so dead on character that it actually gave me goosebumps. And I actually got goosebumps reading the Green Lantern issue because, and this is going to be a spoiler, but basically what happens is the Cyborg Superman is hit with a grenade made out of Warworld, and it essentially kills him. And he blows to ashes and pieces, and before he does, he knows it's going to happen, and he turns to the Green Lanterns and he says, "Thank you," and there's just this look on his face of absolute pleasure at finally ending his life, and it's like, it kind of throws that sorrow of being a villain, even though you know that you've got to do what you've got to do as a villain with that motivation, and it makes you feel such empathy for him, and anyone who can make empathy felt for a villain has a lot of respect for me, because that's something that I try and do in my novels. You got to realize that villains don't think they're villains, and Jeff Johns gets that almost better than anyone I've ever read. So yeah, 3 cheers for Green Lantern Corps, because I think that this issue and its ramifications are going to be what will guide what I like in the DCU in the next few years if Superman doesn't get his butt moving.